Hi guys, so today we will be talking about the reproductive system. So reproductive system has an organ that work together for the purpose of sexual reproduction. So male reproductive system. So most of the male reproductive system is located outside of the body. It includes the penis, the scrotum, the testes, the epididymis, vas deferens, and seminal vesicles. The penis and the urethra are part of the urinary and reproductive system. So its function is to produce, maintain, and transport sperm and protective fluid. It discharges sperm within the female reproductive tract during sex. It produces and secretes male hormones responsible for maintaining the male reproductive systems. So these hormones are follicle-stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, and the testosterone. In the female reproductive system, it includes both external and internal structures. It has vagina, uterus or the womb, fallopian tube, and the ovaries. So its purpose or function is to produce the female egg cells necessary for reproduction. It transports the ova or the oocytes to the site of fertilization. It enables sperm to enter the body. In the external structure of the female reproductive system, its purpose is to protect the internal genital organs from infection organisms. So, asexual reproduction produces offspring genetically identical to one parent, while sexual reproduction means combining genetic material from two parents. So, external fertilization versus internal fertilization. So, external fertilization is when the male and the female's gametes unite outside the female's body. Internal fertilization is when the male deposits his sperm directly into the female's body. Direct development versus indirect development. Direct development is a type of development in which an embryo develops into a mature individual without involving a larval stage. Indirect development involves a sexually hormone larval stage having different food requirements than adults. So sex hormones are responsible for driving sexual development or what we call puberty. So the main reproductive hormones are estrogen and testosterone. So in estrogen, it causes eggs to mature in ovaries once a girl hits puberty. These are then released at regular intervals during menstrual cycle. So that is for the girl. So for the boys or the sperm, testosterone stimulates sperm production in male. The hormones involved are the follicle-stimulating hormone. It is the maturation of an egg in the ovary. Luteinizing hormone stimulates the release of egg, and the estrogen and progesterone, which is for the girls, involved in maintaining the uterus lining. The zygote develops into the pre-embryonic stage in 2 weeks, then the embryonic stage in 8 weeks, and finally the fetal stage for 2 to 9 months. In the zygote stage, the zygote would then start to divide mitotically, becoming a mass of at least 16 cells. In the pre-embryonic stage, the zygote hollows out, becoming a blastocyst, and the remaining cells then become the inner cell mass, and the liquid would start secreting from it, allowing implantation to happen. Organs would then take shape in the embryonic stage. In the 7th week, a sex-determining gene, the Y gene, may activate for the embryo, which will then make it into a male. If it does not activate, then it would indicate that it is a female. Features become more prominent in the 9th week and would be most prominent on the 14th week. In the fetal stage, the organs would begin to function from the end of the embryonic stage all the way to birth. Contraceptives work by stopping sperm from joining with an egg. The hormones in the pill stop ovulation, so no ovulation means there's no egg hanging around for the sperm to fertilize. The pill's hormones also thicken the mucus on the cervix. This will block sperms so it can't swim to the egg. Sexually transmitted infections or disease, which is also called as the STD, is any disease that is spread primarily by sexual contact. So examples of these are HIV or AIDS, which is transmitted only by an exchange of bodily fluids. Next is the cancroid. It is genital ulcer disease caused by the bacterium Haemophilus ducreyi. Another example is the trichomoniasis. It is the most common curable STD. So that's all. I hope you learned from this video. Till next time. Bye.